Unmanned aerial vehicle, commonly known as a drone, has crashed in Zangata Forest on the outskirts of Kontagora Local Government Area of Niger State. Now, security operatives from the Nigerian Army and the Nigerian Police Force has been deployed to the area to secure the site and commence preliminary investigations. As at the time of filing this report, the cause of the crash remains unknown. Authorities have not yet issued an official statement on the drone's origin, destination, or whether there were any casualties or damage to property. Now, investigations are ongoing, and officials say further details will be made public as more information becomes available. For more analysis on this, we're joined by a journalist in Niger State, Ibrahim Ndamitso. He is a journalist stationed in the zone. Well, first of all, thank you so much for joining us, Ibrahim. And I do have to ask you, has the area around Zangata Forest been restricted by security operatives since the incident?
Absolutely. It happened at noon, and immediately police and men of the Nigerian Air Force were deployed to the scene. Again, yesterday, the Director of Public Relations of Nigeria Air Force, Air Commodore Ehinem, released a statement to newsmen that it was an unmanned aerial vehicle owned by NAF that actually lost signal a few hours earlier, and NAF has actually recovered the drone. So it is actually a place that is cordoned completely by security agencies.
Yeah, Ibrahim, I do have to ask you, did residents notice any unusual activity or sounds before the drone went down? Did you hear from any eyewitness on their account of what they saw?
Yeah, I spoke with locals yesterday, and they confirmed that what they heard was a loud noise that came from their farmland, and they actually rushed down there. But again, they had fear, so they could not, they saw it, and they actually observed quite a distance, not knowing what exactly it was. You could recall that the U.S. government had launched a strike in Sokoto, that subsequently had debris landing in Kwara. So the locals were fully aware and were not eager to access the unmanned area vehicle.
What do we know so far in terms of safety or damage? Were there any concerns among locals about possible damage that was linked to the crash? And how isolated is this area we're looking at where this drone crashed?
Okay, Zangata Forest is located in the north of Niger, and north of Niger until recently has actually been on the news for security concerns. You remember the Papiri abduction, all of these places are within the north of Niger. So it is difficult for the locals not to be aware that, yes, there is actually going to be perhaps an operation. And this particular unmanned area vehicle is part of the Operation Fansanyama itinerary of the Nigeria Air Force. So the locals were quite alert. There is nobody who has been reported to have been hit by that drone. No, where people in their farm hit by it. It's only a farmland, and that is what we know right now.
All right. I must say thank you, Ibrahim, for taking out the time to join us and give us your just your insight on what really happened. I appreciate you for coming on.